Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the channel. This is Paul. Cindy over here,
Hi,
the
guys.
amazing Cindy. So guess what? What's happening, Cindy?
Where we at today, Paul?
Guess what? We're in Seattle, guys. Getting ready to do another amazing Alaska cruise, guys. We love it, love it. We would go every year, twice a year, 3 times a year if we could.
would.
We love Alaska. There's so many different areas and ports. Guys, and if we could help you, we're both travel advisors. Reach out to us at highseasfriendstravel@gmail.com.
That's right, guys.
So let's get into the video, Cindy.
Okay, so we actually booked this cruise last minute. And what ship are we on, Paul?
We're on the Norwegian Bliss, and first time on Norwegian,
Never
guys.
done Norwegian.
So this is pretty exciting for us. It's a big, beautiful ship. There's a lot to see on there.
Yes.
So we got a lot to bring you guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe, bell notification, because we got a lot coming on here on Norwegian. So let's get into some of the details on what we did and what's happening here.
So while we talk about this cruise we're going on, we're going to pull up some information for you guys to see if you guys should book a last minute cruise. We thought we got a good deal, but maybe we don't. Let's talk about it. So when we booked this 3 weeks ago, we looked at the price, and what was it, Paul? I think it was $7.99 a person.
Yeah. So yeah, a couple weeks ago we were looking at it at $7.99. My birthday's this coming week, so we didn't know if we'd be able to pull it off or what, and we kind of kept it on the back burner. And we were going to go to Destin for a few days to celebrate my birthday, which we absolutely love. Destin.
We love Destin.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. So, anyways, we're kind of looking, and we had the Carnival Legend booked in August for 10 days, and your 9-10 day cruises in Alaska give you longer ports. But we were at an Insight, and right now Carnival and Royal are real high. A lot of people say don't book NCL because in Juneau you got to walk a little bit further, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Leave some comments down there below. Let us know what you think about Norwegian's Alaska cruising if you've experienced it before.
We're very excited because we actually saw a drop. Now, we had to change our Alaska Airlines to this cruise. We cruise on June 7th through the 14th
So
of 2025.
why did we change our Alaska? Because we were going to go out of Dallas to San Francisco, which was kind of a hassle. It was a little bit longer of a drive. We were stuck in an inside room at like per day, another $100 a day per more than the Bliss, which in my opinion, there's no competition between the Legend and a ship of that caliber.
Now, if you guys follow us, we always book the lowest category in a cabin because a lot of times me and Paul always get upgrades, but this one in Carnival Legend never got an upgrade. So we got kind of nervous. We were in an inside room, which we know there's not a lot of areas to look out in Alaska.
Right, yeah. And I would say the Luminosa, out of the ships that go on Carnival to Alaska, as a 10th deck level that's enclosed with giant windows, the Legend doesn't offer any of that, so you'd have to be outside. First, the Bliss has that amazing observation deck area with plush lounge furniture everywhere. So we're like, okay, well, if we do the inside on the Bliss, you know, we'll be able to enjoy all that observation area. Plus, if the weather permits, we can go outside. Plus, it's something we haven't brought to you all. And we're like, we're going to do inside because the drink package is pretty much included except the gratuities.
Yep.
And we want to bring all of this beautiful ship to you guys. And so we're like, we're going to be out there busy vlogging and doing things. We're not going to, you know, be in the cabin. And when we go by certain points, we're going to, you know, be in that observation area. So already it seemed like a better option.
We did. We looked at it $7.99 per person. We thought about it. And then we waited a couple weeks, and all of a sudden I checked it again, and it was down to $5.99 a person, Paul.
Right. Yeah, I mean, for Alaska, what?
A guaranteed inside room.
Yeah, everything on Carnival Royal right now, you're looking at 2,000 plus, unless you're a casino heavy gambler or something like that. I've got a couple of our clients have gotten like $1,200, you know, Luminosa or this or that for balconies, but they're, you know, they're getting casino rates,
Yes.
and we all know what that entails.
So when we decided to do the $5.99 a person, Paul,
Right.
For a guaranteed inside room, the total was $1,094.24.
Right.
For 7 nights.
And that's with the drink package?
That's with the drink package. We were able to go to one dining room, which we did on Paul's birthday on the 10th.
So we got the steakhouse on the 10th.
We did.
That's a $120 value right there, guys.
Mm-hmm. And then they offered a $50 excursion offer, which we'll use that in one of the ports.
Right.
And then you get 150-minute Wi-Fi.
Right.
Which we could use between, I guess, on sea days, Paul.
So now on Carnival, they're not offering any, like, you know, specials on drink packages. If anything, they've really raised the price.
They have.
You're looking like at $1,100 now on top of your cruise fare.
And plus the drink package is over $1,200 with all everything. So.
And with Carnival right now, you only have the Spirit and the Luminosa. I always say I'll do the Luminosa if the price is right.
Yeah.
They have a very nice observation and inside area on the 10th level, which we showed in our previous videos. And if you're curious about that, please check those out. Those were amazing videos.
So when we add the insurance, of course, we always recommend the insurance. So the total with everything is $460 for the More at Sea. With the insurance,
so the More at Sea offers a drink package. For 2 people, which roughly works out at $200 a person.
Yep.
You got your one specialty dining, so that's $120 value. And then you've got your $50 excursion and your 150 minutes of Wi-Fi for the low price of an additional $460. What a value, guys.
So we paid $1,704.24 for
out the door
inside guarantee
with insurance.
With insurance,
and the insurance was an additional $150, which we always recommend because you never know what medical mishap might happen or whatever. It may cancel your travel plans or whatever. So $1,704 for all that out the door, guys, on an amazing 7-day cruise. And one thing here, I know a lot of people don't like Norwegian on Alaska, but we're cruising a couple different areas that we have not cruised before, and we'll get into a little bit more of that.
And remember, guys, we did Royal Ovation of the Seas in Alaska. We did Luminosa in Alaska, so check out those videos.
Right.
This is our first NCL on the Bliss. So guess what, Paul? A couple days later, after we booked this, we got an upgrade offer.
So that's the way Norwegian does it, guys.
Yeah.
So what Norwegian does, unlike Carnival, they call it the upgrade ferry. Let us know if you've received those offers, which is pretty amazing. I don't know if it goes to your status or what, or if they just pick random people.
Yeah.
But NCL, what they do is when you book a lower ship, you can bid on higher cabins that haven't been sold out. So that worked out amazing for us. Give them the details, Cindy.
So we actually got an upgrade offer. So we kind of went to the lowest. So there was $100 per person. I said, hey, Paul, let's just try it. If we don't get it, that's okay, because we're okay.
And honestly, we didn't even really want it because we wanted to bring that cruise ship to you. We wanted to bring all the entertainment, the bars, the restaurants, which we still will do, but we didn't want to have that temptation of sitting in our cabin on our balcony because
remember, guys,
we're
we
vloggers.
we always bring first sips, first bites. So this is a totally new cruise for us. So you guys, lots of things coming towards on our YouTube channel.
It'll be amazing.
So guess what, Paul? We put in $100 per person to go to a balcony, and guess what? The next day we got it.
Yep, offer received, $200.
We did it.
So how much more is that, Cindy? I think we were looking at initially like $3,000 for a balcony on NCL. So we scored it for less, $1,904.24 out the door. And we'll show you guys there. We'll show you all the numbers.
Yeah,
so
$1,094.24 for everything included with a balcony. It was forward on the 11th deck, which were good.
Right.
So that was just out the door. So we scored on a balcony, Paul.
Right. Yep. Perfect. Great deal. So a lot of people ask me, everyone's bucket list is Alaska. And like I said, there's just something about cruising that intercoastal that I love. There's so many different arms to go into, glaciers to see.
Yeah.
I always recommend doing, if it's going to be your first time or your one and only, I say do a 9 or 10 because the ports are a lot longer, and that's why we were looking at the Legend out of San Francisco.
Yeah.
Not really a fan. I like going out of Seattle better than San Francisco, but we wanted that longer cruise and we wanted the longer ports. And we're going to give you some of the downfall here on the Bliss itinerary, but they do a couple cruising glacier points that, you know, Carnival doesn't do, and which will be new to us and you.
So I'm going to pull up right now what our itinerary is. While I pull it up, you guys can look at it. Our first port is in Sitka. It's between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, and we'll probably do some hiking, rainforest. We'll probably go to the Raptor Center where they rehabilitate eagles, and we'll give you some amazing eagle footage, and we'll hit some local flavors, maybe a duck fart or two along the way. And so that's a long port, so that, you know, and the others get a little bit shorter, but there is a little bit more cruising on this.
But that's okay, we'll work it out. And then Juneau, Alaska, we actually arrive in port at 6:30 a.m., Paul.
Right.
So we're okay with that. We'll have breakfast and maybe walk around. We may do the tram going up the mountain
right,
there.
which will be a first time.
Yeah.
Normally we go to the Mendenhall Glacier, you know, the falls, and we go to the parks, we go to a lot of the local amazing food places. Unfortunately, this time we will not have that option, but we'll take you up to the tram and we'll do a little hiking and give you some first looks up there.
But remember, guys, go to our Luminosa cruise vlogs. We did a lot of excursions in all the ports, and it'll actually help you guys. So, and then we go through the Doss Glaciers, Paul.
Right.
And then we'll go through.
To us.
Yep, we'll do that. And the next day we do the Ice Strait Point between 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we may do another tram going up the hill.
Yeah, and do a little hiking and exploring and views and stuff like that. So these are shorter ports, so you can't really get into a lot. And then we're going to Ketchikan next, and that's another short port, which was short on the Luminosa, but we did the, you know, the nature and the crab catching and the crab feast. Oh my God,
that was awesome.
Got all the videos on that. Check out our Luminosa videos.
Yeah, look down below. I'll put a link on in Ketchikan. It was actually a crab catch. We got to eat crabs. It was just an awesome day.
Right.
So, but in Ketchikan, we're there at 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.
So what we're going to do this time is we're going to do some new trails. There's a couple things I want to bring you guys and show you guys, and it's good for people because a lot of people go, I'd love to go to Alaska, but those excursions are way too expensive. Guys, our first Royal Ovation of the Sea, we just did all like hiking and views and stuff like that. We're going to do a lot of that again, and I'm going to bring you some special hiking points and free stuff to do.
Especially
there.
if you're on a budget, you know, Alaska, paying for a cruising and then getting off and doing a lot of expensive excursions. But we actually...
Yeah, you're looking $200-300 to do the crab fest and catch and all that. And then you don't get to enjoy the local flavors, the town. So we're going to bring that to you guys this time. So make sure you look for those in Ketchikan in our NCL vlogs, because I got a couple special trails and local trips, and it won't cost you a cent.
Oh yeah, because Luminosa, we really enjoyed the Luminosa. Not the ship 100%, but we did a lot of good excursions. Ovation of the Seas, we pretty much were on our own, so check out those vlogs. And the last port, we're going to be in Canada between 8 p.m. to midnight, Paul.
Right. And honestly, guys, there may be enough time to get some French fries and gravy, but if you're only there for 4 hours, by the time you get a shuttle and get in, you barely have an hour and a half. I don't even recommend getting off.
We may get off and take, maybe if we do get off, take some pictures in Canada if we do that. But
so on the Luminosa, we did get off. So again, check out the Luminosa videos.
Had a fun time.
We did get off there, and we showed you how to get into Victoria and all that. But that's a downfall. When you do those 9 and 10 day Alaska cruises, you're going to get 12 hours there, and you can go tour the castle and all the amazing stuff that Victoria has to offer. This is just a mandatory stop for them to come back into the U.S.
Which we're okay, because we've already been to Canada.
Right.
I mean, if we were there longer, we probably would have did something to bring the vlog to you guys, but we're okay. We may not get off, we may get off. We're not 100% sure.
But we will spend a lot of time showing you guys the NCL.
Oh my
bliss.
God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're
Paul.
really excited about it, guys. Can't tell you enough. And we're always excited to be in Alaska. It's
Especially
our
a new
favorite.
cruise ship too, an NCL, like
Right.
the restaurants, they got
Right.
pubs, they got a lot of different things that we never
Yeah.
had.
And it looks like they got a lot of nice things going on there, a lot of great shows. So stay tuned, guys, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then we'll be able to give you our honest, opinion of should you do Royal, should you do Carnival, should you do NCL?
We did all three.
Right.
At this
So
point.
we'll hit all three there, and we'll bring it to you guys. Stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you guys on the high seas as always. Want to thank everybody for their support, and remember, guys, be kinder than necessary to everyone out there. Boom, guys. We'll see you out there. Take care.
Bye guys, stay tuned.